All right, so during the last time I took my phone in there, uh, it's been having issues trying to get on. I don't know what's going on with this thing, but I was about to just give up and just go and make a video and put it up later because I want to finish this today. I wasn't thinking I was going to get finished, but hey, we got bag number 2. Welcome those who are either coming back or joining me for the first time. We are looking at bag number 2 for the Coles Elemental Earth Mech. And what is hers? Sora's Elemental Tech Mech. I'm not sure what Element Tech is, but all right. Sure, whatever. I think in this bag we have a baddie, one of the wolf guys. All right, so we got bag number 2, getting her going here. I know these are the shoulder pads. I'll keep them off to the side. Don't let me forget they're up there. All right, putting this piece, these pieces together is, let me get this camera ends down a little bit. I'm still getting used to this new tripod. All right. And there's some shoulder pads for this doggy dude. All right. Let me get the head, the growl face. There's 2 different faces. There's more of a, I don't know what kind of face you want to call it. Let me get my thing going because whenever I try to pull up close to it, it won't zoom in. There's that face, and then there's a more human face. I like the other face, really. So it's a little bit more subdued. You got an extreme close-up of my fingernail right there. That was awesome. All right, for him, he's got a scimitar. Which, in case you're like, oh, well, that's like, you know, something. No. All of the scimitar is, it looks like a moon. That's why it's like a crescent shape. And we're talking about wolves here, and wolves and moons kind of go together, the whole concept. So let's take a look at him. Let me zoom back in. We're going to take a look at this dude right here. He's awesome looking. He's got some purples and dark blues, some indigos. I'm digging the indigo color. Indigo's a color I like because, well, it's often overlooked. And even when I was a kid, my dad called it midnight blue when he was painting a van for somebody. I thought it was a really cool color. It's not my favorite color. Teal's my favorite color, but indigo is really cool. It's one of my favorites. All right, so Doggy Dude is cool. Does Doggy Dude have a name? On here, they call him the Wolf Mask Warrior. And then Cole is the coleslaw dude. All right, this bag is obviously, we built the legs. Now we're building the arms. So we had leg day. Now we're doing arm day. Got the bigger pieces. I know those are going to just be in the way if I don't move them off the plate. So I don't organize my Lego pieces before I actually put them together, but I do semi-organize them. Like I get the big pieces out of the way mostly. Can't begin to think that these pieces are not black. Oh, they're just a dark gray. Gotcha. So this is the pieces I was looking for step number 57. I think the steps are, you can do more steps, like more things in one step. Like step number 56 is just locate the piece. I think they could have done step number 56 and 57 all at one time. All right, now we got the connector piece. Here it is. Got 2 translucent orange blocks. See, I don't mind orange if it's with black because it looks really cool, but orange by itself, nah, not really. And orange with yellow looks good. I always think that's like the 70s. Like, in my brain, colors and numbers are intertwined, so 7 is yellow and 6 is orange. So 76 is that color, yellow and orange. And it does look like, 76 without the sunshiny colors we had back in the 70s. It's a sunshine day. All right, so we got number 61 done. Next page. In my book, I've noticed, I was like, what is all over my table? It's just like finely shredded stuff. The book is like shredding for some reason. So if you're going to use recycled materials, make sure they're not recycling on top of my table, please. All right, oh, we got 2, okay, so there's 2 arm braces for the top and the bottom. right. Step number 64 coming right up. Oh, okay. I was looking for a translucent one to go with this. Okay. Like, again, on the instructions, the translucent ones and the gold ones are very much, they look alike. It's really easy to get those two confused. You know, also another thing that's supposed to be out this month, and my Walmart has yet to get the Star Wars X-Wing Mech. Luke Skywalker's X-Wing Mech. I keep looking for it. I have a list on my iPhone that I made of all the things that I'm looking for. You think I'm ever going to find any of it for some reason? I don't know what the deal is. But our Walmart just doesn't have them. Our Walmart over in Supply, it doesn't have anything. They're smaller than us. This is step 66. This is step 66. This is step 67. All right, whatever. Okay, so yeah, we just unfortunately don't have a lot to do with here. And even when I went to the North Myrtle Beach a few days ago, oh yeah, on Saturday I went to the Walmart there. Just they have a lot more of the same thing. It's like, you know how we have, like, say, one row of this one Lego set. So they look like they have more stuff than us, but it's just a lot of the same thing. So I didn't see any different sets there that I was really necessarily wanting. It's very disappointing when you, but I shouldn't complain, because it's like, well, people go, well, you know, you could move to a city. Nope. I have a feeling I built this backwards all of a sudden. How did that happen? I'm like, wait a minute, I was building it one way. Oh my gosh, I completely built this backwards. All right, so let me leave it there just in case that is the build for the other one. For some reason, I built it completely inverted. And go all the way back to the back. I think both arms will probably be the same, but we'll find out. So this is the way you build it. So I was building... Okay. Yeah, I gotta watch myself, not make sure I don't ever complain, because it's like, I have a wonderful life. There's no reason to complain. It's like, yeah, you know, we go, oh, you know, I wish I had all that stuff. And no. There was one time we were having devotion, and somebody quoted a rap singer. I don't know if it's, I can't remember who the rap guy was, but it was like, more money, more problems is what she was saying. It's like, sounded sage advice. Whoa, great to catch you live. Hey, sorry I didn't catch the end of that. I just happened to notice that the screen was like half black there. Hey, what's up? I caught half of your name. It's like great something. Or maybe I was reading it. Like I'm saying, this new tripod is like right in my face. So, to crane my neck back just to see it. All right, we're on the right trail now, at least I hope. Okay, step number 62. So yeah, if you ever like complain that you have a bad life, and you know, like when I was a kid, my mom was like, well, what about people in Ethiopia? And I'm like, well, they're in Ethiopia. Glad to catch you live. Amen. The Great Legend Show. Hey, what's up? It is the Great Legend Show. Okay. Well, it's odd. Did you get any new comic books lately? Because I went to, oh, if you watch my Saturday video, I did a live video of what I got at the flea market. And normally, I don't really see any flea market, like, comic books. There was this one guy had JLA from the 2000s, around, like, the 1990s. And it was bent up and everything. I thought, gosh, he's going to give it to me for 50 cents. So I took it up to him, and he's like, probably it's worth more than $4, but I'll do $4. I'm like going, uh-huh. And I put it back, and I just kind of backed away. I was like, that thing is not worth $4. I can get it in the dollar bin easy, probably. Unless there's something special about JLA number 37 I don't know about, but I doubt it. But I did get some dollar comic books that were really good. Like, Infinity Incorporated #7. I love Infinity Incorporated. It's one of my favorite series. It's about the superheroes from Earth 2. This was back before the Crisis on Infinite Earths. Their children. It's like the next generation. It's like Wonder Woman's daughter is Fury. I think she calls herself the Fury. And then Green Lantern's daughter, Jade, and his son, Obsidian. Flea market sellers got greedy. Yeah, that guy, I did buy some really cool stuff from him one time. I bought, actually, some of the Christian Spire comic books from him. And it was, I thought it was the same guy. I remember it was a good deal. This was like back in the winter still, so maybe it's just how hard on his luck in the winter. Now it's like summer, so there's more people, around the flea markets. So, like, during the winter, I was just like, man, there's nobody here. This is dead. And it's not really, we don't really have winter as much as other people do. So it wasn't during vacation time for a lot of tourists. That was the main thing. I'm going to steal this from this one. In case I have to rebuild that anyway. All right, let me see. I'm number 66. Looks like everything is up to speed. But this one on this piece, that's where, okay, so it's bending this way. Because when I turned it this way, I was like, wait a minute, something's not right. I'm putting it in the wrong place. Chosen season 4. I've never seen The Chosen. I've heard too many controversial things, and plus I don't have cable or enter whatever it would take for that. But I'm always a little apprehensive about some of that stuff. I mean, if it's cool for you, that's cool. Everything. I don't know much about it. Like season 4. Wow. We don't have the. What would it be? I guess it's on like all those things like YouTube. Not YouTube. I heard something about it the other day. Like it was in. It's on YouTube. It's interesting. Yeah, they had legal issues. Oh, okay. So I wasn't sure it was on YouTube. I thought it was like on some like HBO kind of thing. I can't remember what they're called nowadays because I don't have any of that. And I just I watch a lot of the older stuff. My favorite thing to watch, honestly, if I watch anything online, is from archive.org. I try to find old TV shows that are. What I love is when people take old VHS tapes and they upload them with all the commercials. And even though I normally hate commercials, I really dig the old commercials. Like, oh look, this weekend, Burger King's got their Whopper for 99 cents. It's like, wow, that was a different time. So yeah. And then it makes me want to go to Burger King and find out, no, they're $5 now for just the burger. Actually, it's more than that now. I ate at Burger King on the way back up from the flea market just because I wanted to see. They got the license for the toys for the Hot Wheels, and I'm keep on wondering, like, well, when are they going to get them? Because I never really go to Burger King. But when I'm out of town, I eat out. So, and I just wanted to see, like, the girl looked at me like I was an idiot when I was like, so what are your toys right now? She's like, I think it's like Tom and Jerry or something. I was like, okay. It's like, whatever. Like, Tom and Jerry or something. Okay, I'm looking for a orange piece. I think it's orange. Yep, no, it's gold. Derp. Derp-de derp, 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 derp-de derp, derp. And I'm with you. Yeah, no, I've been watching actually old DVDs of Superman and Lois, or Lois and Clark, Lois and Clark. Season 3 was really dragging. Season 2 was good. Season 4 is back to good again. I watched the one last night where he was being affected by red kryptonite and it revved his powers up to like 700 times. And it was a really good episode. And then, yeah, so I'm like watching a lot of my older DVDs that I get from Dean Cain, Terry, that's right, yeah, it's Dean Cain. I can't believe I never knew that existed. Back in the 90s, I was too busy in college to even I don't even know if TV existed back then. I just remember every now and then going downstairs and watching TV with people on Saturday morning because I was not one of the people that was, let's just say, sleeping all day Saturday. It was really annoying on Saturdays. You had to wait for breakfast. I'm like, oh my gosh. because they didn't have breakfast, they had brunch. Like, who can wait till 10 o'clock to eat? All right, so here's this piece. I bet I've already done it technically. I watched it, I think, in high school. Yeah, I understood. Yeah, I just did not know it existed back then, which is, I should have known that it existed, but like I said, I was so busy with like so much reading back then that I remember that the first break we had, I just sat and watched TV all the time, and I don't remember what I even watched. Probably a lot of Star Trek or something like that, but just we had the Sci-Fi channel because my dad had a big satellite dish, like the big satellite dishes. So we got like what's called wild feeds, so you can watch Star Trek without any commercials except like a few. Anyway, so I'm just trying to check to make sure this is the same thing as while I'm doing this. And I remember when I came back to school and I was like, telling my best friend that, I was like, did you just veg out the entire time? I was like, yeah. I was like going, oh my gosh, I can't believe I was not a big TV person, but just, I needed my brain to take a break. And I had never unpacked. I had all that stuff I was going to take back home, and I just never unpacked. I was just so brain fried. Yeah. So but I just can't believe I never heard of that at the time. I knew about Star Trek, of course, but yeah. Well, anyway. But it's a really good series. It holds up even now. Like, you know how some of you old series, you go, wow, I can't believe anybody actually watched that at one time, and it got 4 seasons. Like, Superboy, that, I have the DVDs to that. It's like, this is awful. It's not good. I make myself watch it, because if I buy it on DVD, I gotta watch it. And it's not good. At least I don't like it, personally. And I'm like, was it good back in the 90s, and now it's just not good? That was another one. Like, somebody had a bunch of old, Lois and Clark and Superboy and some other shows that I have never heard of, but like anything superhero, I was grabbing at the pawn shop when they had it up there. Family First on VHS was not in the 90s. 80s, yeah. About the 90s is whenever it was like I was in college, so I came back and hang out with you once in a while, but I was like, nope, didn't have much time. All right, hold on. This is where I need to start building it, like the thing. Nope. So I mean, every now and then I catch one, but I was like, why is he now married to his sister? Because in the Family First, they were brother and sister, but in real life they were actually married. But then in this thing called Friends, which was like after I had already gone on, I didn't know anything about Friends, which was funny because people now, when I put it up, they go, oh, isn't that like copying Friends? It's like, no, actually it came out 3 years before Friends ever came out. The Monica, Chandler, all those people. So they technically copied their name. But no, oh, okay, thanks. Yeah, no, so I mean, it was a VHS thing. It wasn't, I think it may have came on TV now I think about it. Yeah, it came on like Saturday night late, but I just never been a late person. On TBN, Trinity Broadcasting Network. Yeah, thanks. You too, bro. Like Trinity Broadcasting Network, which, they would have like youth nights on Saturday nights. They would post stuff. And let me see, I'm making sure I'm on the right trail here. Okay. So they had that. They had, what was his name? He still comes on, like, we have a lot of really good radio stations down here. If I wasn't doing YouTube right now, I'd actually have my radio on in here because I'm in the kitchen. We have a radio that plays 24/7. But it plays Caleb because it doesn't have an antenna. In my room, I have an antenna, and there's at least 6 good stations I can pick up. I watch CBN. It's Pat Robertson. Yeah, I get some of the news from CBN. There's also, okay, so I watch this guy. I repost his things all the time. Like, what is it called? I share it. And he picks up a lot of stuff from CBN, so I kind of secondary watch it through him. I did watch the CBN thing today because I was like, that's interesting. Stack all back. Is he still on CBN? Because I know he used to be on there. I haven't seen him much lately. He used to do the prophecy update information. All right, hold on. Yeah, that's right. All right, so we got the left shoulder. It's beginning to look like the cave guy. Yeah, but he has his own show. Yeah. Has he been on lately? Because I haven't really seen him, and maybe because sometimes YouTube does this thing where they will start hiding people, and it's like really annoying. It's like I subscribe to them for a reason, not so you can hide them from me. And I feel like that's what they're doing to a lot of these. Yeah, I watch a lot of prophecy stuff and I think maybe YouTube's like, well, he said to me things that we don't agree with, so we're going to hide his stuff. And like, yeah, that's. It's funny how you guys don't like it done to you, but you'll do it to other people. I remember back in the 90s, it was a whole thing about, what was not Ross Perot, there was a Democrat's wife who was Tipper Gore. They may have had it, yeah, probably. Tipper Gore, she used to try to get music censored, and she was really full into it. It was mostly like satanic music and stuff, but still, it's like, if people want to listen to that, I don't think you should start censoring things because, well, look what's happening now. They're censoring us on things. So once you start that censorship thing, it's going to come around. It's, I think freedom of speech, except for threats of violence. You should have the right to say whatever you want to say. And then people can make their own judgments about it, Like if I don't agree with you, I don't have to listen to you. And that's what I tell people all the time. Like people go, I don't like what your channel says. I don't care. Don't listen to it. I'm not gonna be silent just because people are, upset about something and like whatever. But yeah, but I feel like people, if you don't like something, then you have the right to say you don't like it. If you read it, if it's yeah, a lot of people are saying we're heading up to the Israel. I thought it was I thought it was Psalm 17 war, or I'm thinking of Isaiah 17 war. I don't know. I hear a lot about that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the rapture, dude. Every morning I wake up, I'm going, we're still on Earth. It's not that Earth isn't a wonderful thing. I was just talking about how I complain too much, but at the same time, it's like it's just not the same. And it's not gonna. What was it today? Somebody was saying. Yeah, there was a guy named Colin who was needing people to work for him, and when he starts explaining what to be on his work for him, I was like, nah, I can't work for you because I don't have any hope that this world's going to get any better at all. It's just too far gone. I don't, they keep on saying, well, Trump will fix it, or Biden will fix it, or somebody will fix it. Nah, I don't think it can be fixed at this point. Of course, then again, also, back in the 90s, I thought it was bad. I never thought it'd get this bad. This is crazy. But yeah, it's just gone off the edge. But it's like Jan Markell said, what do you think the last days will look like? So yeah, that's weird. It's like these things are independently rolling. That's going to drive me crazy because it's like I want them to be solid. Because if you have a hammer, you don't want it to be able to move. Yeah. All right, so he's got a big old hammer. Hammer time. Oh. Here comes the hammer. When back in the 90s, we were always like, a lot of the people I went to church with, the youth group was always like, well, is MC Hammer Christian? Like, what? Just because every one of his songs isn't about God does not mean that, we should just, oh no, that kind of thing. There was a lot of controversy over that. I was like, what? He makes 1 out of every 10 songs Christian. His other songs aren't controversial, so, guys, it's called grace. Give him some grace, dudes. Hammer time. Oh, I liked Hammer. I have the action figure around here somewhere of Hammer. There's a Hammerman video cartoon, and I found one of the episodes on archive.org. I can't find any more, really, but it had his shoes that came to life. It was really weird. All right, here we go. We got him done now. So we got all these extra pieces laying around. That's why I was always wondering, do I have extra pieces for some reason? Now we got Goku, who's also wearing orange. I just thought about that. All right, so for the figure, this looks good. I like how solid he is. He's got articulation, of course, a ball joint in the shoulder. His fingers, I guess, are articulated, but he doesn't have a thumb. Points off of that. Yeah, it's a gorgeous build. He's got waist articulation, and if you don't have articulation between the upper torso and the lower torso, I always want to tell people that's just a waist. But all right. And his legs, he's got a ball joint, the big ball, not the little mixel joints. And in his ankle, he's got a ball joint as well. So he's going to have excellent standing abilities. They don't make knee articulation, not because they're being cheap, but because it will over time wear out, and it makes it less stable. Like, you can put him down, he's just going to stand up. He looks really good. Now, I do have another one to build, but I'm not going to build it today. It's the girl one, and I could not find the fire one, and I also need to get the Lloyd's Mech. That's the one that my store does not carry. All right. Thank you. Have a great day. The Great Legend Show. I'll be reading some comic books later. I've been reading through like a lot of 80s DC stuff. So, oh, and we got the wolf dude. So I always try to put him on there somewhere. Oh, let's put him on the arm. Here we go. Yeah. Now you can rearrange these with other figures, but I don't really do that. I mean, I know kids must think that's adorable and fun, but not me. I'm not into that. I mean, sometimes, of course, if I don't like this, I can definitely take it apart and make my own thing out of it. But this is a pretty solid build. I don't see anything that I'd want to fix. Maybe make a canopy that covers his head, so if he's in a war, he won't have to worry about getting a concussion. All right, that would be the only thing I would see that would make it perfect. Because I know this is just a fantasy mech build. I know this is like, kids don't think about things like that, but we adults do. We think about, well, if you really are in a fight, you'll want your head protected. What was it I was watching? I think it was Superman. No, there was a video that I like to watch over and over again. It's one of the... Anyway, the guy keeps on getting hit in the head, and it's like, dude, obviously you need to wear a helmet because that's your weakness. And he has all these superpowers, but then he keeps getting hit in the head. Oh, if anybody's still watching another good show, I just watched one of the episodes of it. It only had like 3 episodes total. It's called Once a Hero. It's about 1987, I think. Awesome show. Really good show. I've only seen the first episode. All right. Nice mech. I really dig this. It seems really solid. Like, if I put this up on the shelf, I don't think it's going to take a stage dive. Like, a lot of things, especially in this house, because we have really bouncy floors, take a dive. This is a 1958 house. So, yeah, he looks pretty solid. So I like him. He's going to be definitely on display for a while, just because he's a really chunky dude. All right, well, let me know if you picked up any of these. Which one do you prefer out of the 3? Do you prefer the slicker girl one or the flaming fiery one? Because he's cool too. I would definitely want to get him. All right, and I've had these for a while. I just put them into storage, and then I was like, why did I do that? I guess I was just thinking, I'll never get around to building them, and here I am. I am having time to build them. All right, so have a great day, and it's only Monday, but it is Model Monday, and this is technically a model kit, so to speak. Hope you find something to make your day a better day.